Since we can't play Diablo Immortal anymore at this point in time because the closed alpha is gone, what we can do is sit here, discuss other games that we could play while we wait. And yes, we've done this type of thing before, but today I want to narrow this down to the handful, the 5 games that I would recommend you play in a genre similar to Diablo Immortal. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo. Welcome back to the channel. And you know, guys, today we're going to be doing this again because I want you guys to make sure that you're playing games that are worthy of your time. With that being said, also realize that when the Diablo Immortal beta comes, if you get your hands on it, or when Diablo Immortal releases, let's say in November or December, you're going to go back to Diablo Immortal. Whatever game you're playing now in the meantime is going to take a back seat to Diablo Immortal, and you're going to invest your time, your resources, and all of that into this game. So we don't want to get to the point where we're investing a ton of money into a game. We want to play something casually, just as a time killer to satisfy that interaction RPG on mobile that we really need. So keeping all of this in mind, I put together 5 games, some that you may have heard of before, some that you haven't, but each of these games gives you something that is desirable from this genre. The problem is none of the games have everything that you would want the way that Diablo Immortal does. This is why Diablo Immortal is going to be the best action RPG on mobile devices, possibly even competing with some of the best RPGs anywhere. So let's get into this list. Before we do though, guys, I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for daily Diablo Immortal videos, and download links for BlueStacks or mobile or whatever it may be are going to be in the description of this video. So if you want to check out some of the games, check out those links. They're there for your convenience. The first game that I want to recommend to you guys is one that I've played on this channel before. It's Raziel Dungeon Arena. This is the game that gives me the feel that is the closest to Diablo Immortal. Just the way that the game looks, the way that it feels, it definitely has that Diablo Immortal vibe. Although it does lack, it is missing many of the experiences and qualities that you're going to find inside of Diablo Immortal. Is this game, Raziel Dungeon Arena, a replacement for Diablo Immortal? No, but this is a perfect example of a game that you could play in the meantime while you're waiting to play Diablo Immortal. And as you guys can see, they have some excellent graphics, although this is all cinematic footage that you're looking at right now. If you want to see some actual gameplay footage, you can search that on my channel. Either which way, this is a free-to-play game on mobile devices that's definitely worth a shot and would be a great time killer for you as you're waiting for Diablo Immortal. One thing that I would say is it does give you many opportunities to spend real money inside of the game. Be careful. Don't spend too much, because if you do, you'd just be wasting your money because you know you're not going to be playing this game once Diablo Immortal fully releases. And let me be honest with you, this next game, Albion Online, is one that I have very little experience with, but it has come highly recommended to me from many people from the space as well as from very good friends of mine, so I couldn't let this one go ignored. Albion Online is a mobile game that you can download for free, and it is massive, giving you guys the experience that you may already know from Albion on PC. This one's definitely worth a shot, but also not something that's going to replace Diablo Immortal. Have you guys made it down to the comment section yet? Make sure you go down there and let me know your favorite games on mobile. Even if they're out of this genre, even if they're not action RPGs, let me know what you love so I can take a look at it. You never know when it can be featured on my channel. You guys hear me talk about Battle Royale inside of Diablo Immortal all the time, and I got it from this game, which is A3 Still Alive. Another action RPG game with some amazing features, just like that Battle Royale mode that I mentioned to you earlier. Not only that, the graphics are incredible inside of this game, and it really is a ton of fun to play. With all of those positive things being said, this game does have a massive autoplay mechanic, which is something I really don't enjoy inside of these games. I personally don't like the game playing itself for me, which this one does. You have to take it for what it's worth and enjoy the best parts of the game, in my opinion. Again, the battle mechanics when you do battle, the graphics, and the Battle Royale mode. Definitely worth taking your time to check out A3 Still Alive. And the oldest game on today's list is ETERNIUM. This has forever been and will always be an amazing action RPG game on mobile devices, which is bringing us different mechanics from any other game. That is the drawing mechanic, where you can draw different symbols on the screen which are correlated to different actions that you do inside the game. I'm talking about attack actions, making this game a ton of fun. Of course, you're going to have opportunities to spend some money inside of the game, which you're going to probably want to do sparingly because, again, this won't take the place of Diablo Immortal, but it is definitely one that is a lot of fun. It has proven the test of time, has really great graphics, and amazing customization of your characters as you progress through the game. You really can't go wrong with ETERNIUM from day one when it released until now, even though it has been many, many years since its initial launch. Check out ETERNIUM. Now let's talk about Darkness Rises. This game is very different from all of the others on the list. I've done one video on it before, and this is a very light action RPG with kind of an auto run mechanic to it, where you're quickly moving into the screen from north to south, or actually I should say from south to north, running through the stages, using your skills and abilities along the way. This is by far not going to be a game that you spend hours and hours inside of every single day the way that you would other action RPGs, specifically Diablo Immortal, but it is one that you can have some casual fun with because the graphics and the battle mechanics of the game are actually quite impressive. This game has proven the test of time, as well as it's not one of the newer games on the list today, but it's a lot of fun to progress your character, to play on different characters as well, and to progress your skills along the way. It's the fastest paced action RPG auto runner type game that you will see on the list from today. Again, it's definitely worth a chance and a shot for you taking a look at it. This, as well as all of the other games that I'm mentioning here today, will be in the description of this video for you to download. And again, they're all free. So if you don't like it, you can quickly just delete it and you won't have missed out on anything. The only way you miss out is if you don't give them a shot. So I told you guys we had 5 games today, but this is the addendum to that. We have one extra game. Perfect World Mobile is one that is very different, more of that anime style RPG MMO game, but one that is a lot of fun, has a lot of depth to it as well. Now, there are a lot of competitors in this space, but this video was not really about that. This was more just about a game that you can play, very different from Immortal, but still a lot of fun to play. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. What I want you to do in the comment section below is let me know what other games you would recommend that I try out, and maybe I could bring another video to you guys comparing it to Diablo Immortal, or maybe it could make its way onto another list video just like this one. Either which way, I appreciate you making it until the end of the video. Hashtag more Diablo Immortal down below, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with another video. Can't wait to see you there, guys. Take care and be good.